don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Hello guys, we are back for another video. So hopefully you guys had the opportunity to watch Married to Medicine. And we are talking about season 10, episode 14. The Met Gala is the title. So I want to jump into this video and give you guys a little bit background story for the people who may not know, or you just don't watch Married to Medicine or have not watched Married to Medicine. So let's jump into my background. So Quad and Dr. G, they were previously married. I believe they've been divorced for about 5 years. Now Dr. G is actually back on Married to Medicine. But now that he's back on Married to Medicine, he is on there with his new wife, who is Lakeyshakeysha. Now, Lakeysha is fairly, she's quite younger than Dr. G. I believe maybe by 20 years. Yes, but they are married now. And if you guys had the opportunity to watch the episode yesterday, which we're going to get into in our next slide, but I want to jump into this particular situation. Now, it has been rumored, and when I say rumored, I'm going to use the dentist, Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly has always stated that Dr. G or Quad, if she wanted Dr. G, that she could potentially get him back. Well, we didn't know anything about if, Dr. G was still smitten by quadwebb. But I would say yesterday's episode or last night's episode had a different or told a different story, because if you guys had the opportunity to pay attention to Dr. G's face, it was given, I'm still in love with Quad. Just by his reactions alone, I believe the dentist, Dr. Heavenly. Now, I know Dr. Heavenly is a liar and she keeps up a whole bunch of shit. Now, I'm not saying that, but what I am basing this off of, and I'm going to be able to show you the clip, hopefully, if it's not blocked. Because sometimes when we upload videos, they won't allow us to show it. But I took off the volume, so hopefully it'll let me show you guys the visual. If not, I'm going to have to redo this video. But anywho, let's jump into the video clip where Dr. G was acting like he saw ghosts, and pretty much he just seemed like Quad was a celebrity and he was a fan. So let's jump into that video clip. Now, was I the only one when watching last night's episode of Married to Medicine I was just captivated by how Dr. G was just looking so smitten when he saw Quad. I mean, listen, if he never comes out and say that I'm still in love with Quad, and if it was a way that Quad would take me back, I would be right back with her. His facial expression said it all. I mean, come on now. We don't need someone to tell us anything to not be able to see it all over their face. Dr. G was so uncomfortable to the point that Dr. Simone said, "Are you okay?" So I'm not understanding what is it that Miss Sweet Tea don't understand, because Dr. G he definitely looks like he is in love still with Quad. And if that's not it, he still have some really hard feelings there for her, because after so much time, it seems like he would be able to just have a nice conversation. But it seems like he was really, really struggling last night in last night's episode. And the only thing that I can contribute it to is that he still has some feelings for her, because his reaction and the way he acted really gets me to believe that there definitely are still feelings there. And again, the dentist, Dr. Heavenly, had already mentioned that, but judging from what I saw, it is clear that Dr. G definitely has feelings still for Quad. So that is what I saw in last night's episode when they were face to face. Now, with regards to Quad Webb and Dr. G, Now, apparently, there was a lot of things that we didn't get the opportunity to see during the time that they were married, and especially during the time that they went through their breakup. I'm sorry. Now, it is stated that, as you guys know, I think we just watched the final show, and I believe the reunion is scheduled for this week. Don't quote me. It could be one more episode, but it is stated that Quad is going to reveal some kind of abuse that she is alleging that she endured. I cannot talk today during the marriage. Now, I recall Quad saying that he pushed her. Now, if I'm correct, I believe it was an accident, or I don't remember, but this allegation of what Quad is alleging now is really something that we have not heard on this particular show with regards to Quad Webb and Dr. G. And if you guys recall, I did do a video, I believe it was yesterday, in which Dr. Heavenly was making some pretty wild accusations with regards to Dr. G. And one of those things, she's saying that he's controlling. Now, I mean, controlling is controlling. Some women like that, some women don't. That's not really, that's your preference. If he's, controlling and, you don't like it, you can, some women like that. So I don't know about the controlling part, but Dr. Heavenly has basically said that Dr. G is an abuser, is pretty much what she's stating. So we are going to get an opportunity to see that supposedly on the reunion. But back to Dr. G. So I don't know. Is it that he was looking at Quad like that for fear she would say something about these potential allegations? I don't know. But I would love to hear your feedback and what you guys think, because now that I'm thinking about this, maybe he was looking at her for another reason. But again, the dentist, Dr. Heavenly, has stated for some time now that Dr. G, and she said actually that she has proof that Dr. G wants to get back with Quad, and that if Quad wanted him, she can have him. That is what Dr. Heavenly has stated. And again, judging from what I saw on last night's episode, I don't think I've ever saw Dr. G look like that. So there is definitely something going on. And perhaps we'll find out at the reunion. But again, I want to know what y'all think. Do you all think that Dr. G is still in love with Quad? Or what do you think? I want to know. Let me know in those comments. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I want to know what you guys think in the comments.